Sunny Smile's a company with happiness at its core. We create craft and activity boxes for kids in hospital, and each box is specifically designed with the needs of those paediatric patients with everything they need to make their hospital experience a really positive one. The startup is based in the Gold Coast, and pretty much the whole house is my factory at the moment. I volunteered with the Queensland Children's Hospital in Brisbane for over 2 years. Saw a real need for kids to have craft-based play, especially those kids that are in their beds and can't go out to the playrooms. And so that's when I created it, officially launched it in September of 2021. And from there it's just gone off.
When our eldest son Sam was born, everything seemed absolutely fine. Up until a week before his 4th birthday, we were told that he had quite a severe congenital heart defect. We've spent a lot of time in hospitals over the years. The days can be very long and they don't have their toys, they don't have their things to play with.
As you can imagine, it's pretty scary for a kid to come into hospital. It's very unknown. Obviously, we do our best to try and make them as comfortable as possible. We have a few boxes that are donated to us with some arts and crafts stuff in it, but at the adult hospital that I currently work at, we don't have as many resources, so we kind of just try to make do as best we can.
One of the stats in Australia is that children aged 0 to 4 are the most common age group to be in hospital. The average stay is 2.5 days, so it has enough things that they could spread it over 2.5 days. We've got a funky straw in there. People go, why is a straw in there? But a straw is there to help encourage rehydration after surgery. Everything's been thought out.
I used to have bags full of activities and eventually I would often resort to phones and iPads.
They do pretty much all have an iPad, but it also makes our job slightly harder if we're trying to get them to do something, or just trying to separate them is really hard to do. It kind of stops them from interacting with each other as well. So having something that maybe they could play together with would also be really cool, I think.
The first 5 years of a kid's life specifically is where they learn the most. They're like sponges, they soak up so much. If you're getting kids playing and learning through play rather than just tapping on an iPad, it's not only developing their communication skills as they're playing with each other, it's also developing their fine motor skills as they're learning how to squeeze things. You know, like holding scissors, you wouldn't think that would be something that kids need to be trained to learn how to do, but they actually don't have the muscles to hold scissors.
If kids can have something that brings them a little bit of joy, something that can distract them from what's happening, that can be a really positive thing.
Our boxes are completely free of charge for parents and kids. As a founder, I want to stand strong in that. I'll never make a parent pay for a box when their child is going through a difficult time. So we currently have a campaign running which is called Spread a Smile. It's a pay it forward initiative. We're accepting donations from community groups or individuals. If they just want to get involved, they can head to www.sunnysmile.au to help get this into the hospitals and get it into the children's hands who really need it, because that's what it's all about.